start taking our hog panels down today, kind of disassembling our pig pen. The goal is to get some seed, some straw down on the dirt before hard winter hits, and hopefully have some good grass there next season for next summer's pigs. Let's get started. First thing we're going to do is remove all this poly wire and all these clamps here, and then we'll start taking these clips off, and we can remove our hog panels. So if you look here, you can see where our wire was, and this was probably about, this high off the ground at one point, here to here. But the pigs have rooted up so much and just pushed all this dirt. There's a little bit of hay in there right now too, but all this dirt just right all up along here. And they did it going pretty much all the way around their fence. Luckily, our wire was still up high enough to keep clear, but I think we'll definitely bump up a little higher next year. We're gonna change a few things up. Like I said, always trying to improve and give the pigs the best area that we can give them. So. It looks like there's a couple spots kind of right over in this area here that we'll have to take a shovel and kind of unbury the fence a little bit. These pigs definitely rooted it up. But we'll get her fixed up. It is quickly warming up out here. Might be the last warm day we actually have, so another reason to get out here and take advantage of it. I don't think we're gonna have another day in the 70s for a while, since it's already November, but can always hope, I guess. One of my tiny assistants is out here now, petting her bunny.
Hi. I'm Abigail.
How old are you? You're 3? Yeah. Are you a cutie?
I'm only 3, and I did like to have my own bouncy castle.
You want your own bouncy castle?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this water out of here. This water worked pretty well. We used a 45 or a 47 gallon food grade barrel, and I just cut a hole in the top of it and glued some screen to it. I'll probably find a better way to attach some screen to it, but we really didn't have to fill it up at all until like the end of summer when we got a little less rain. Rain kind of just ran right off the roof here and filled up our barrel for us, and it worked out great. I think we maybe only filled it up 2 or 3 times for the whole summer, and or the whole season we had the pigs from May to October, and worked good. Let's get this thing in. We've gotten a lot of rain lately, so it's actually very full, but we'll dump it out in here. important thing to remember when dumping this is that we still have our pig nip on there that we don't want to damage. So we want to make sure we turn it to the side before we dump it so we don't cause any damage to that, so we can still use it for next year. We'll probably still use the exact same barrel for next year. We'll just probably install another 2 or 3 nipples onto it. That way there's some for more than one pig and kind of various heights, so as they grow they have more options to which one they want to drink from. Got our drill out. We're gonna start taking the roof off our pig shelter and start disassembling. It's all put together with, I don't know, a million screws it seems like. I was more focused on making sure it was sturdy than thinking about possibly disassembling it again. But it definitely will get it apart. For those of you like me who don't have a cordless drill, tip if you've never seen this before, it's always something my dad always taught me is you put them together and just loop them through each other and then plug them in, and that when you're pulling on your cord trying to get more slack or whatever, you don't unplug your cord. Okay, so all my roof is held on with metal roofing screws. Got these little ends on them down here. Super easy to take on and off. So this shouldn't take no time at all to at least get the tin off, and then I think that's all of our screws. I'm gonna hop down off here, go put our screws in a little box, and start pulling off these sheets of roofing. If my chunky butt don't fall through the roof. Roof of our pig shelter is off. We just made this thing out of free pallets that we had at the beginning of the year. We got lucky and got a bunch of brand new pallets for free that are still in good shape, just muddy. And then we had a lot of scrap, like small odd-sized pallets that we were able to use to support the roofing. Everything's still in okay shape. We're just going to disassemble it, and then we'll stack the wood and pallets for either the next big pen or other projects. So. Again, same as the roof, saving every screw that I can. I'll sort through them later, but most on the heads on them are still good. There might be one or two that are stripped out, but I'd say like 98% of them are still good, usable screws. There's no sense in throwing them in the trash when I can use them to build the next pig shelter here in a couple months. So saving all the wood, all the screws that we can. No sense spending money on building materials that we already have. So, I dropped my phone between the fence and the pig shelter. What makes it even worse is that I'm filming with my wife's phone, so shh, don't tell. All right, we got all of our roof supports off. We're going to take down these sidewalls, stack them up, and then all we got left for today is to take down these last two hog panels that are in this corner here, and that'll be it for today. Day 2 of our pig pen project. We disassembled, got all the hog panels down, got the roof off the shelter, disassembled the shelter. These guys are waiting for me to give them these eggs. All we gotta do today is take down the T-post and just stack the pallets off to the side, and that's about it. I'm getting mugged right now, currently. So let's give these guys their eggs. They're serious about their treats. That's it. I don't have any more. See? Find some crumbs.
I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at something else. I'm laughing at something else. I'm laughing at something else. I don't be wrong.
Oh, I'm stuck.
I want to be a pig farmer, but I don't want to get
Ew.
muddy.
No, I just.
All right, we picked up a T-post puller from Tractor Supply. We're gonna give it a try. We've got about 10 T-posts we're gonna pull out the ground here. All the ones along the fence line, we're gonna go ahead and leave in place. We're just gonna pull out this, basically just this corner here. So let's see how it works. Say $50 well spent. That last one gave me a little bit of trouble. We got her out. Only thing I got left to do now is just kind of clean up, and then probably tomorrow or the day after we're gonna kind of rake it out, spread it out in here, throw in some of our rabbit manure that we have, and seed, and put some straw down. And like I said, hopefully we can get some grass in here before spring hits. All right, day 3 on our clearing out our pig pen project. We're going to smooth out our ground a little bit and put down some seed. Got some straw. Probably won't water today. It's supposed to rain. You can see it's pretty cloudy. And that's about it. Pretty easy day. We're not putting a ton of time and effort into this. Just you know, a couple hours here and there when we have time. So this is day 3, but technically, you know, it's been kind of just throughout the week when I've had some time. And we'll get it finished up today. We're going to use this groundwork perennial ryegrass that we picked up from Tractor Supply. It's supposed to be a cool season grass, and so we'll see how it does. It's supposed to grow in 7 to 10 days, so we'll see. Got my trusty assistant out here, who is actually no help at all. She tries. So we're just going to toss this out. Kind of sprinkle that around the ground, and then we'll throw some straw over top of it. And like I said, I probably won't water today, just because it's supposed to rain here in a little bit. But if it doesn't rain, then I'll come back out and water it. All right, we probably should have had a little bit more seed, but I think we got enough to at least get something to grow over there. Just want to be in the video today, huh? So I want to be a part of it. I think we got enough to at least see if something will grow there, and if we have to, we can throw down a little bit more seed right at the beginning of spring. But we're gonna get some straw down and maybe just lightly wet it, but we're supposed to get some rain later today, and I just don't want to flood it, so we'll see. But we'll definitely get some straw down, and then should be about done for the day. What do you think, huh? What you think? She's our little farm cat. She's been getting lots of mice lately, so she's been doing her job. She was we got her back in 2018 she was a feral kitten. Somebody found her underneath their truck in their driveway. they kept the mom and they gave a couple of the kittens away, and we ended up with this little pretty little thing. So. All right, got all of our grass seed and straw down. I'm pretty much done with the deconstruction of our pig pen, and we'll see if we can get some grass to grow back in here. Next year we're gonna kind of extend the pen out a little bigger and move the shelter, like I said, over here until we have a concrete pad over here we're gonna move the shelter onto. Hope you like our videos. Make sure you subscribe, like our videos if you like them. And subscribe and watch for the next one. Got some cool new projects coming up. And I hope you like them. You're not as helpful as you think you are. What? Tell them.